What's good with it, my crew? It's your Captain Lee Steelo right here at Romance Dawn Entertainment, coming at you with my first official Captain's Log 2026. And basically, I'm here to let you know what's up with the channel, what we've been on this past year, and what's ahead on our journey on these seeds of content creation. So here's the 2025 recap. 2025 was a giant year for me. Finally locked in. Creating content is one of the big things I want to accomplish in my life. I love gaming, truly. I've been gaming since I was a kid, and I love entertaining people, and it's more accessible than ever to create your own platform. So okay, why not? I'm not really looking for fame or clout, honestly. I just want to do what I enjoy instead of being a slave to the system my whole life. I do this so I can look back and say I enjoy how I spent my time. And for everybody that watched, that's watching the American dream die right before their eyes, but still being told, fall in line, get a real job, go to college, get up to your eyeballs in debt and make something of yourself. No, it's not the way, and it's not the only way, and it was never the only way. That's just the way they want you to do it. Like I said, they want you to be a slave to the system, but you know, I'm not going to get too deep into that before people start calling me woke. But I'm doing this as proof to myself and to you that may be watching, that maybe need somebody to show you it, that you can build your own path despite the pressures of society, the naysayers, the haters, whatever, or even your own self-doubt. You just gotta work hard, plan ahead, execute accordingly. And even every day I'm trying to practice that I'm preaching. Alright. Why Romance Dawn? If you're here, if you're wondering, you know, behind the name, like the why behind the name of Romance Dawn Entertainment, pretty simple. If you can't tell by all my pirate themed imagery, I love One Piece. I've loved One Piece since I caught up with it in 2012, and even though I haven't been keeping up with it like I should be, I love One Piece. I love everything about it, everything that it stands for. And specifically, I love my boy Monkey D. Luffy. He's one of my greatest inspirations in life when it comes to going all in on your dream and fighting like hell to achieve it. So I feel like it's only right for myself that I go all in on my dream, using content creation as a launch pad for my future goals, which you'll probably hear about in the future. And just as I was inspired by Luffy, hopefully I can inspire you too, my crew. So, how it all started. For me, content creation originally started back in about 2015 on an old crappy laptop, but I was, out of school, not doing too much of anything with my life. So I tried my hand at making a couple manga review videos as they're released in the style of For Neverworld, Sawyer 7 Mage, Delight, other dude's name, King of Lightning. It didn't last, but it wasn't it either. Technology advanced. Come 2020, I started streaming from console because, that's when console streaming started to become really, really, really streamlined. So I was streaming, GTA Online, Dragon Ball Fighters, a few other titles randomly. I streamed a lot of Devil May Cry, actually. But it wasn't until 2024 that I made my first ever long form video and shorts as well to go with it. I mean, no, I think that was 2022, but 2024 is when I really decided to lock in, because my homeboy was letting me borrow his PC at the time, and I had the means and I wanted to do it. Then came June 2025. I pivoted to long plays, and the very first long play I dropped was Dragon Ball Z Kakarot Trunks Warrior Hope DLC, released as Captain Steelo versus Trunks Warrior Hope. Yeah, you get it. But yeah, and after I finished it, I was pleased with how it came out. So yeah, committed myself to long plays of single player story games as my primary form of content. And all of that led me to the structure I use for the channel today. So with that explained, let's break down the content pipeline. Captain Steelo's content pipeline. My gaming content pipeline starts with streams of single player story games. I treat every stream as an episode of a TV series. They get compiled into a playlist as I treat as a season or a whole series or whatever. So for the for the Spidey saga I just did, the first game in it was Marvel Spider-Man Remastered. So the uncut stream playlist is Captain Steelo versus Marvel Spider-Man Remastered, the series. Boom. We right here. From there, all the clips of every story mission get compiled into a cinematic-paced, minimally edited long play. Not like meme, humorous, crazy edits, but just enough to keep it watchable like a movie. So, with that being said, Captain Steelo vs. Marvel Spider-Man Remastered, the series, turns into the movie. And once the long play is finished, it gets cut down into a vertical, fast-paced, humorous highlight reel and one final playlist called A Bridge. So, the pipeline for every game that I'm doing on this channel, all of that, it goes like this. Streams, uncut streams, the series. Full campaign long play, the movie. Vertical, humorous, fast-paced highlight reel, bridged. Simple, right? Cool. Let's keep going. And the last thing I want to go into detail about before I get into the 2026 slate is my gaming sagas. What is a gaming saga? So I told y'all I committed to long plays, right? But I didn't just want to be uploading random long plays throughout the year. So instead I came up with the idea of a gaming saga. So here at Romance Dawn Entertainment, Captain Steelo's gaming sagas are batches of 3 or more games, personally curated by yours truly, meant to be experienced as one complete event. The very first saga in 2025 was Spidey Saga, where I played through Marvel Spider-Man Remastered, Miles Morales, and Spider-Man 2 by Insomniac Games. Fun as hell, actually. I love the games Insomniac cooked, and it was I feel like that was definitely a banger choice for my first saga for the channel. I was very pleased with it. And yeah. So with that being said, let's get into the 2026 content slate. Alright, 2026 is shaping up to be a hell of a busy year on the channel here. I work 2 jobs most of the year currently, so I have to squeeze in time where I can. Summer and certain break periods are when I can dedicate the most time to polishing content for you guys, my crew, because I work on a college campus. So I have 3 months off in the summer from May till mid-August. That's when I can go to hardest on my streams and on my editing, long plays and stuff. You know, I get like a week for fall break, you know, for a fall break, like a few days around Thanksgiving. I get like 3 weeks off during Christmas, you know, during the holiday season, you know, Christmas and New Year's, you know, a week for spring break, you know, a few days for Easter. So yeah, so I work 2 jobs, but I have that, like I said, I have time that I can dedicate, you know what I'm saying? So it's just, I have to play it all strategic. So continuing the content slate, January streams will just be finishing up Spider-Man 2 side content. And I'll be doing my best to get the Spider-Man 2 long play uploaded by the end of the month, because basically the long play got cooked on the export and I deleted all the RAWs like a dumbass. So I'm having to re-download all the footage from the streams and cut it all again. So yeah, it's gonna be out by the end of the month, hopefully. If you've been waiting, it's coming, I promise. February 2026. February streams will primarily be the continuation of my stream-only Elder Scrolls V Skyrim playthrough, titled Captain Steelo's Path to Power. I'm working on a name, but basically, I play through Skyrim as my High Elf Xeris, and I run hands like Goku, and I search for treasure like Gold Roger. Short, simple, to the point. March 2026. March will be the 2nd year of my annual Akira Toriyama tribute month, Mystical Adventure March. That means it's all Dragon Ball content, all Dragon Ball games, all month long. Definitely streaming different Dragon Ball games, more Sparking Zero. Fighters has gotten a little revival. You got Gekishin Squadra out now. I might pick up Xenoverse 2 again, see what's going on over there. There's a bunch of DLC stuff there, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's just a lot, you know. Like, you know, Dragon Ball, there's Kakarot to play, you know what I'm saying? You got the other Dragon Ball Diamond DLC coming out early 2026, so it's looking interesting. It's definitely looking interesting, you know, as far as Dragon Ball content goes. So, like I said, I'll definitely be streaming a bunch of different Dragon Ball games. I'm not promising a long play, but if I can make it happen, if I can squeeze in time to edit it and stuff, I'll see what I can do. But I'm not promising it, but I'll give it a potential. It's a very strong maybe. Very strong maybe. Alright, that's March. Spring. No long play slated through the spring. You know, pretty simple. Like I said, I'll be still working my 2 jobs by then. And I'm torn between continuing Skyrim Path to Power or doing like an Elden Ring spring which would be like a stream-only New Game Plus run through all story and DLC bosses of Elden Ring. And I've played Elden Ring on the channel here before, but this is before I was locked in. So you know what I'm saying, some of it would get played on stream, some of it would get played off, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, I'm trying to figure it out. But plenty of streams through the spring, whether it be Skyrim or Elden Ring again, or if I decide on something else. But it's probably between one of those two. Summer officially begins Captain Steelo's Space Saga. Summer streams. The games for Captain Steelo's Space Saga, my next gaming saga, are as follows: Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, and Star Wars Jedi Survivor. No long plays uploaded during the summer, but I have the most time to work on them behind the scenes because I only work one job because the campus that I work on is closed. Well, at least the restaurant that I work at on campus is closed. Fall 2026. By fall, I should be done with the campaigns from Space Saga, and they'll start my lead up to the release of GTA 6, November 19th, 2026. Boy, oh boy, Rockstar, please don't delay it again. I will be very, very, very disappointed. Don't delay it again, Rockstar, please. Anyway, because with the Space Saga streams, I'm gonna do the story modes, and then I'll do whatever side content's on the side at the end or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But by fall, if GTA drops November 19th, I want to be done with Space Saga stuff by about early mid-September, so I can do a proper lead up to GTA 6, which will probably be a stream-only series of GTA Vice City Definitive Edition, and definitely some GTA Online streams. We gotta say goodbye to Los Santos. But yeah, that's fall, and then holiday and winter. Streaming wise, be fully dialed in on GTA 6. GTA 6, if GTA 6 keeps that November 19th release window, it'll probably be getting played all the way through freaking January. It'll probably be getting streamed all the way through January, and the game's gonna be massive, so I'm not planning on doing a long play for it. It's just gonna be, or if I do a long play, it might be split in acts or something. I don't know. But I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not promising a long play, but it's definitely going to be a stream series. We're definitely going to do everything that there is to do in GTA 6. Slated long plays for holiday season / winter 2026. So first, that's right, we're going to have Dead Space Remastered as my Halloween special. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy long play will be dropping at Thanksgiving. And Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order Survivor will be a Christmas double feature, so probably do Fallen Order Christmas Eve and Survivor Christmas Day. Sounds pretty good to me. And that pretty much rounds out 2026 content wise. And channel goals for 2026 is nothing really too crazy here. I was trying to reach 100 subscribers by the end of 2025. Didn't end up like that, but I'm not gonna beat myself up over it. I'm just gonna go push that much harder for 1K subs by the end of 2026. So that's the goal. Mark it, clock it, whatever you want to call it. I'm in there, like swimwear. But more importantly than the numbers, I'm not just chasing numbers. Like I said, it's not just for fame or clout, but I'm trying to set goals to strive towards. But I'm trying to build a real solid crew, a real solid community here of like-minded individuals that that are supportive, that that are cool with each other. Like we blow up. I'm playing, I want to play in the Discord server and all type of stuff for y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I know I got to show y'all that I'm ready for this. So then I show y'all that I'm serious. Then that's where the support comes in. So I got you. Trust. Closing, and I think that's about it, crew. If you made it this far and you're not subscribed already and joined the crew, what are you doing? But no, seriously, thank you so much for all the support so far, wherever you are. If you want to see more quality content, please like, comment, and share, all that good stuff. I've got a lot planned, so subscribe, join the crew today, see it all for yourself. Join me on this journey through content creation. And with all that being said, that is your Captain Steelo signing off. That's Captain Steelo, Steelo, Captain Lee Steelo. Remember it.